Everyone is a little bit in love with my cousin, Daisy Buchanan, some more than others. I've watched men follow her voice up and down, the sound leading them on through houses full of mahogany staircases and porcelain vases imported from China. She has a voice full of money. And in her eyes, you can see your reflection, like looking into two polished spoons. You told me how you sucked on her neck once, and it tasted like blue skies and salt brine from the air on Long Island and caviar, and you felt like a new man. That Tom Buchanan, you're saying to me. She doesn't love him, Nick, old sport, you'll see. She wrote me letters when I was in the army, and each one smelled like lavender perfume. Nick. You flick your tongue gently against your teeth when you say my name, Gatsby. We are standing outside of your mansion now at 3 a.m, eyes soggy from too much champagne and ears ringing with saxophone notes as you're saying, Daisy, I know she's still in love with me, like she was in Louisville, Gatsby. There are tears crystallizing at the corners of your eyes. I've never seen a man crying like that before in front of me. Gatsby, do you remember when we met? It was at one of your parties. I'd spent the whole night searching for the man who made this brightness. Mr. Gatsby, who was he? The man who covered the world in colored light bulbs and confetti, calling together the pulsing crowds of people ready to make mistakes. Mr. Gatsby, who bulk ordered green bottles of bootleg bourbon and wine and made time dance by quickly like these girls with plunging necklines and powdered knees. I look for you. Amidst all these people, the rooms of sparklers and feather boas, where was the man who invited me here? And when I finally saw you, I knew. When you took my hand in yours and said, Jay Gatsby, you understood me in exactly the way that I want to be understood. You could look beyond my not half-bad suit to the young boy from Michigan who wanted to be a writer but was recently hired to buy and sell bonds on Wall Street, and we became great friends. Took rides in your yellow car, accelerating towards New York cafes and jazz bars, the wind lifting your hair as you clutched on the gear shift, tugging and toning my name, Nick. I feel like I can trust you, and what a valuable thing to have in this world, a friend in whom you can truly confide. Now standing outside of your house, surrounded by the carnage of shattered champagne flutes and sleeping debutantes, I'm not going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to say that she doesn't love you in the way that you do. She'll never leave Tom Buchanan, his wealth, his aggression, the cycles of depression she descends into when he chooses not to come home again. But it's been 5 years, Gatsby, and you need to stop waiting. Redecorating your house in tinsel and filling it up with parties that you hope she'll come to because she doesn't love you in the way that I hope that someday you'll see that the light at the edge of her dock will always be that much further away, and maybe someday you'll stop watching it flicker on and off like her fluttering eyes. The sun is rising, Gatsby, and I really should be going. Nick, before you leave, just tell me. You do believe Daisy loves me, don't you? And I say, yes, Gatsby, of course I do.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, we'd appreciate it if you could hit the like button, if you could hit the subscribe button, and make sure to ring that bell icon so you don't miss any updates from us in the future. If you want to go that extra mile and support us a little further, we do have a Patreon channel with loads of exclusive goodies, and you can sign up for as little as $1 a month. We appreciate your help, guys, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.